Sagittarius, it's Amanda here with your September 2017 RuneScope. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the Medieval Scapini Tarot by Luigi Scapini. Then do be sure to join me after this video for part 2 of your reading. Over on my Vimeo channel, I will be pulling one card from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue to get some additional wisdom, guidance, and advice for you regarding the month of September. The link to my Vimeo channel where you'll find that spiritual guidance reading is below. Just click or tap show more or the little arrow beneath the video to open that section. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do click that button because then you will get my videos delivered to your news feed here on YouTube whenever I upload new content. You don't have to go searching for it. But let's jump in, Sag, and see what September holds. First of all, with the runes. Which runes want to talk to my Saggies? September 2017. Yeah. Sometimes they're quick about it, sometimes not so much. There it is. All right, what do we got? As always, Sag, please do keep in mind these are general readings, so not all of these messages or the intensity of these messages will apply to you. It's different intensities all the time. Some of these messages are going to be for other Sagittarians that are watching. You can watch the video for your rising sign if you would like. In fact, I encourage you to do that because it can often clarify some things that come up in these very general readings. Or they can talk about other areas of life that will be lit up for you in September. If you have some very specific questions or big life events going on right now, which you very well may after the eclipses in August, that you would like some more specific answers or information about, then you would need to schedule a private session. And you can contact me at the email address above or below in the details section, and we can get that set up. I do readings on Skype for $70, so just let me know if you want to set up a session. I will be happy to get back to you with my availability. But let's see for September in general. All the runes wanted to be down here. I had nothing up here, but we do have a tarot card. But let's see, your challenge or focus. We've got the Page of Cups in reverse. So, now, for some of you, I mean, this could be a child, a water sign child, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. In the reverse, it would be a child who is maybe kind of moody, maybe depressed, going through a difficult time. You may be concerned about them. It doesn't have to be your child or your kid. It could be a niece, a nephew. You know, if you're a teacher, it could be one of your students. There just seems to be somebody who's going through some difficulty, and it could have something to do with a relationship, maybe a breakup, or you know, feeling separated, feeling anxiety about their future, just feeling sad because they can't be with somebody or they can't talk to somebody, and they need to talk to they want to talk to someone again. Maybe even feel like I need this person in my life. I need to talk to them. So there's been some sort of disruptive event in a relationship. Now, Sag, this could just be coming up to say that this is you. Maybe there's been news that was upsetting to you emotionally that made you sad or made you cry or maybe you've gone through a breakup recently, or there were shocking developments in a relationship, something you weren't expecting. Or maybe you were the one that brought the shocking news into a relationship, and you've caused your partner to be upset or sad, or but yeah, September there could be some sort of upsetting, disruptive news within a relationship or partnership that causes an emotional reaction either by you or another person. And the feeling I'm getting is anger, yes, disappointment, yes, but mostly just sadness over this situation. This could also be news of an unexpected pregnancy. I think this came up for somebody else, maybe Cancer. as a possibility, but, and this doesn't have to be you. You can prevent that watching now. That's what these readings are good for. Take precautions if you don't want to get pregnant or get someone pregnant. But yeah, this could be news that your son or daughter is dealing with an unexpected pregnancy. So quite a few different ways this can work. Shocking news though, that at least one person doesn't seem happy about. In fact, it seems to be a disappointment or cause some sadness or even depression here in September. But in the present, so this would be like end of August going into September, we've got the Knight of Coins. So this could be an earth sign person, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And this is someone who's bringing joyous news. The Knights do bring good news, in the upright anyway. If they're not manifesting as a person, it could, the Page brings news too. So, but yeah, the Knight could be somebody that you work with. It could be somebody offering you a job. It could be somebody wanting you to, your new boss, or somebody like within your company wanting you to come work on their team. I feel like there's this, and it's something you're really excited about here because again, we've got the rune of joy, Wunyo, and like you really want to go to this event, or you really want to, yeah, this could also be an invitation to an event by an earth sign person. That's what I meant to say before, sorry. So yeah, you either want to go work for this person, you want this job, you want to take this position, or you want to go to an event you're being invited to, or you want to get in touch with an earth sign person, or maybe this is somebody you want to be with, and but maybe you're in a relationship already and it's going to cause obviously going to cause problems. You may have to break up with one person. Sorry about that, Sagittarius. God, I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties. I'm filming this during Mercury retrograde, so par for the course, but still it's very frustrating. Anyway, so yes, some of you may be breaking up with one person to be with another, perhaps a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, to be with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or somebody with those traits, somebody more grounded and practical. That's kind of the stalwart traits of the earth sign people. Yeah, just very, they're slow moving, but whatever they create or get involved with tends to have very solid foundations because they take their time, they don't rush in. Very different energy from you, Sagittarius, because you do tend to, you're fire, so you do tend to kind of just jump in with both feet. Knight of Coins isn't going to do that. They're very slow, kind of plodding. They take their time, but they do it right. They really kind of consider all possible outcomes, but that can sometimes be frustrating to fire sign energy. However, whoever this is, I feel like that this is somebody that makes you very happy. Yeah, they could have some associations with a group. This could be a family member. Maybe this is somebody you're getting back in touch with, or who's getting back in touch with you. Maybe they've been away, but now they're moving home, or maybe they've been estranged, or you've been estranged, and now you're coming back together. And this is being guided by spirit because you have your spirit, the spirit guide rune here. And your intuition. It's like, you know what? I know that this person is supposed to be in my life. Or I know that this person is no longer supposed to be in my life. And I'm supposed to, I've got some kind of karma with this earth sign person. But yeah, if this is not a family situation, a family member, or a relationship, this is a work situation. If it is a new relationship though, I feel like your family's really gonna like this person. I just wanted to throw that in. They're really gonna like this earth sign person, or the practical person that you're with. Maybe you're just taking your new person to meet the family. Maybe you recently got a divorce and now you're feeling like, hey, it's time for my new mate to meet the family. But I feel like for many of you, this is a job offer, and it may be coming from a different firm, a smaller firm, or it would involve, you know, going to a different location maybe, or working in a different department with new people that I think you're going to get along with really well. It seems like a close-knit group. Could be a family-owned company or a smaller company. But there's so much joy here. And when Munyo is here, it tends to say to me, usually it's a more personal thing than corporate or work. But there's so many of you watching, I think it is going to be, you know, a job offer that you're really excited about. The help that's going to be available, you have the Two of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this is like, there's no confusion at all about what you want to do and what you should do. Any kind of like ambivalence or indecision that you may have been contemplating or struggling with, whether it's in a passionate relationship, a physical relationship. For some of you, maybe you were dealing with somebody, a relationship that was more like a friends with benefits, a more physical relationship, and this person is offering you something far more stable and long-term, and they're more the kind of person that you feel you could actually build a life with or have a stable, I feel like that word just keeps coming up, stability. You just want some quiet. You just want something that you can rely on from day to day. So maybe things have been really crazy with the eclipses and everything. Energy just kind of scattered, and you kind of never knowing what to expect day to day. This is also, yeah, like making a decision, narrowing down a choice, either in enterprise or in whatever you're passionate about or whoever you're passionate about. In the upright, this is kind of the ultimate, you know, two people coming together just for the physical. So I feel like you're over that with, for some of you, maybe that's what you didn't realize, that that's what a relationship was based on, that it was primarily a physical connection. And now you're realizing that, and you're kind of feeling like you have no choice but to, you know, move on. Because this other person is there offering you something more stable, offering you something that is more appealing. Same thing if it's a work thing. Whatever you were doing, you were not, you know, maybe you were passionate about it at first, or it was a good gig while it lasted, but it's time to move on and move into something that is more satisfying to you. What must be accepted about September? We've got the Ten of Coins in reverse. So this is talking about family issues, issues with property, estates, wills, you know, conflict over goods, conflict over money, conflict over who gets what. So if you are leaving a relationship, maybe that, you know, is like, how are we going to divide this house? What are we going to sell it, or how are we going to divide who gets what? You know, and somebody may be trying to get out of taking responsibility for something. This can also just talk about family issues and, you know, family problems and conflict within the family, and somebody refusing to shoulder their share of the blame or take responsibility for their actions in it, their behavior in it. But when these runes are in reverse, whoever is doing that is in the wrong, okay? Whoever's saying it wasn't my fault, it most certainly was. So there could also be some sort of hesitation from accepting something on offer because someone's pride would be injured, or ego would be, because they would have to admit they were wrong. They would have to admit that they, you know. So maybe this is someone in the family, and this is too, but this person is offering an apology. This person is stepping forward and you know, is happy to hear from you, happy to see you, or you are happy to see them. and they're offering, you know, an apology or accepting yours, whoever was in the wrong. Again, it'll be different for all of you. Most people tend to, when we see things from our own perspective, it's usually like, well, the other person was wrong. I mean, everyone thinks that. Is it the truth though? I don't know. You may have to ask an outside source. Like this practical Knight of Coins person, whose fault was it? The Knight of Coins will probably know. They can kind of see big picture, or look back on something and see, well, yeah, you did this, but that person did this, or they did this, but you did say this. I mean, you know, and just kind of get, maybe it was everybody's fault. That's usually the case. But here, somebody's trying to get out of something. They did something wrong, made a mistake, made some poor choices, and they're trying to get out of taking responsibility for it. And if it's you, Sagittarius, the only way to kind of make this stop, or to kind of end this cycle, is to admit, you know, you were wrong. Or you made a mistake, or, you know, apologize. It's not going to kill you. I promise it won't. But the Chariot is here in reverse as the outcome. So, I mean, this indicates, yeah, going somewhere you don't really want to go, going to see somebody, you know, you're apprehensive about it, having to deal with something you don't want to deal with. And I think it's really more, you're just nervous about it. It's giving you anxiety because you don't know how this person's going to react. With Pedro, it's, you know, their response is hidden. It's a mystery. So you are afraid to kind of, you know, do this. But I think if you have this Knight of Coins, maybe this Knight of Coins could go with you, or for some of you, maybe it's just, I don't know if I should take this job. I don't know if I would like the change. I don't know if I would get into something that I wouldn't, you know, you got all these questions and anxiety. Or you may feel like you can't, maybe you would have to move to take this position. And you're like, I don't know if that change is good for me, or I don't know, you know, there's so much hidden about it. And someone may be trying to talk you out of taking this job, or accepting an offer. Or moving, or leaving one job for another, and it may, don't let that get to you. This is your decision, Sagittarius. For some of you, maybe you're trying to talk yourself out of it, just out of fear. But with Wunyo here, and again being spirit guided to accept whatever is on offer, whether it's an apology, a job offer, a promotion, a new relationship, whatever is on offer in September, don't cause yourself undue anxiety about how it may turn out. The way everything turns out in life is a mystery. There are no guarantees. And this is unusual for you, Sag. Usually you're just like, bang, I'm in, you know, you'll take a risk. Fire signs will just, you know, oh, what the hell, I'll just jump in and see what happens. You're not feeling that way about this. But you're not gonna know until you know, you actually do this, actually go and you know, there's also an element with the Chariot in reverse of feeling defeated. And with the Rune of the Hidden here, it's kind of like, you know, that's an illusion. That's not really what's going on here. And you've been spinning your wheels, Sagittarius, because of pride, maybe because of a, you know, feeling like if you were to reach out to someone or go after something or leave a situation, it would be admitting failure, admitting defeat. But Pedro's saying that's not the truth of the situation. That's not how other people see it, or that's not how people will view the situation if you don't let your pride get in your way. So yeah, whatever's blocking you, these are such personal runes. It feels like to me, you know, not caving to this and not kind of giving into this feeling of defeat, or letting your ego or pride stand in your way. that's how you learn the lesson and you don't have to repeat it. Because if you don't kind of take this step in September, Sag, you know, this situation is not going to end. I mean, it's just going to keep, you're stuck spinning your wheels, and the only way to get out of it is to be honest with yourself and be honest with others. And this Knight of Coins, I think, could open the way for you. And if it doesn't end in September, this kind of period of suspension or limbo, or however you're feeling about this, I think September is the start of getting past this. But it is going to take, you know, it is going to take doing something you don't want to do, or that you find difficult, or going to see and talk with somebody that, you know, you think it's going to be a difficult conversation. But I really think it's going to be easier and actually have a lot more positive result than you're thinking. So that's what I see, Sag, for September. Again, join me over on Vimeo. It's kind of a lot going on. I definitely want to get see which goddess wants to give us some spiritual guidance and help you handle the energy in the month of September. So that link is below. I'll see you over there, and I'll see you back here next month. Thanks for watching.